Alrighty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, one and all. This is the Low Life Cat, streaming again Star Trek Online and some more time travel shenanigan, plus some other stuff. We're going to be revisiting some older stuff from my earlier days in Star Trek Online. Not at the moment. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're actually going to have, as usual, a nice chill and calm stream. I'm going to be chill and calm. There might be much mayhem on the screen, but that's not going to break me. I'm going to be, as usual, as smooth as a cucumber. Wait, that's not right. Anyways, you know what I mean. So let's dive in here, turn the UI back on, and check what we have going on. I'm back in the meme ship currently, and I made some modifications to it based on Augmented Dictator Gaming's last video concerning the Mirror Warship, the Constitution Mirror Warship. I like this build quite a bit, actually. I really enjoyed watching that video. You should go check it out. But yeah, he did some things. I'm like, you know what? I'm a dumbass. So I went and did some changes on the actual ship itself and improved it. It's less of a meme ship. It's more of a cannon boat, a proper cannon boat now. Although it's still a dreadnought. Dreadnoughts and the heavy cannons. Why? Who knows? Who knows? Well, I know it's because of lulls. But what can you do? You guys can't actually do anything. I could do something about it, but I won't. Just popping some buffs here and there. So as usual, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Chill out, sit back, grab some tea and crumpets, or whatever it is. It's going to be a hectic night for everyone in America. I'm a Canadian, so we get to sit across the border and eat the popcorn while stuff is going down. So last night we actually managed to finish the Yesterday's War chapter, all the episodes, and now we're on Future Proof. So we're going to dive right into it. Although we do have a couple of endeavors, like the polar on damage page. You know, I'm not really fussed about the 650, but this epic one, defeat a bioengineered Virosaurus. That should be fairly easy to get. Let's go kill a dinosaur actually first, and then we'll go continue the storyline. Do the transwarp again. Do the transwarp again. And from here we should be able to jump right in, actually. You know, one of these days this cat is gonna actually properly focus on my face. Yeah, here we go. And ground battle zone. Yes, please. Yes, please. We got some jazz and blues playing for you guys in the background. I hope you enjoy it. It's royalty-free music. But, you know, looks like we actually might have to put some work into this to trigger the dinosaurs. Well, I think this one's ahead. So we'll go to this one and push forward a little bit. Is a teleporter working? Yes, it is. So where are we? We're here. There's the Omega Protocol up ahead. Or the particles for that thing. Might as well just give it a shot. You talk. Bugged interaction text. Eventually, at some point, I figured I'll fix that, right? Well, this is old content, so it's unlikely. Plus, one of the devs has plenty of free time. Augie, thank you very much for the sub. And that gives you a first token, first badge. Congratulations. And again,
I deprive your ship of power, and when I swing around, I mean to deprive you of your life.
and it didn't play the text again. God, that freaking bot is buggy as hell. There we go. It's supposed to automatically play a text when that sound plays. Give him the shout out here. Did these guys start this already? Oh wait, we're waiting for this to proc, aren't we? How are things going for you tonight, Augie? I would ask you if there's anything pissing you off, but I already know the answer to that. We have a little floaty pet now. Alright, let's kill stuff. We want to... Oh, there's a speed thing here. Speed this whole thing up. I did, by the way, I don't know if you caught what I was talking about a little bit earlier. I did modify the meme ship based on some of the stuff I saw you had on your warship video. So it's less meme and more proper ship. Mostly. It's still, you know, dreadnoughts and the heavy cannons. Get vaporized, damn it. No vaporizations. Okay. Gotta pop up there for a second. Oh, there's the vaporization. Nice. Am I the only one here? I think I'm the only one here. Might as well go grab these buffs then. Really quickly before anyone else shows up. Get vaporized. Yeah. Oh, damn it. What did they do to me? They just slowed me down. Press a button. Hey, I was trying to press the button. How rude. Like, terribly rude to them. Here I am just trying to press the button and get the thing going, and these guys, these like little dinosaur guys here are coming in. Oh, you give us buffs. Come here. No, come here. All the buffs. Did I? No, he didn't get vaporized. It's close though. All the buffs. All the buffs for me. Love the animation this does when their shield breaks. It just goes poof, puff. And here we go. We got the sector. Cool. We'll grab this buff and we'll grab this buff. And we might as well spend these points, right? Yeah. And next point is, yeah, we'll go up here and do this. Oh, hello. No. I wanted the flank damage. Damn it. Is there someone up here? That's not my shield thing. Oh, they're here. They're doing the fight here. Okay, you get vaporized. Can we get you vaporized? Yeah, double vaporization. Lovely. Love it. I love it. Where's the guy that's here? This point was capturing, so there was a guy here. Or a gal, I should say. I don't know. I don't assume. But, oh, wait. Dino. All your buffs are belong to me. Die. Okay. Hey, that died quickly. That must be the person. Or I'm just making assumptions. I don't know. I'm just here trying to play the game. I'm just trying to get this last endeavor. Everyone else in the game's already got that endeavor except for me because I am slightly a procrastinator. Only slightly. That and it's a pain in the arse. Can you shoot? Can my thing shoot? Am I finally getting some backup? It looks like I'm getting some backup finally. Did I get some vaporizations as well? Not exactly sure. Oh, he didn't get vaporized. And this is a mess. So the other thing that happens here, the more people are in a specific location, the more oh wow, that's an interesting graphic. The more people are in a location, the more the enemies pop up. What are they like? What? Drone. Okay, assimilated. Someone is using Augie's Necromancer build. Trying to see who it is. For some reason the name tags are not showing up. Must have changed some kind of setting somewhere. Either that or actually I don't know. How are we doing on the city? We actually oh, there we go. So there's just that left. What? I thought we got this. Might as well spend those because they disappear after a while. You know, this point is secure. Did have reinforcements here, but I'm not sure where they went. Oh, here we go. Dino. Give me all your buffs. Nice. Okay. The buffs don't stack, so I shouldn't really be grabbing everything. That's kind of mean to the people running behind me. Let's go mess with these guys. They're pretty fast. I guess we're getting everyone here because it's the last point. You can get to see everyone's epic ground builds. I gotta upgrade the Herald Staff, the advanced one, at some point. And that's almost done, and that is getting close to being done. So we'll be able to kill that dino soon and move on to different stuff. Well, how do I get back to the teleporter then? I think this is the right path. Yeah, I think so. Wait for the... Oh yeah, okay. We can do that. Or wait, can we go like to the entrance and then let's see what we can do. Go to command center. Right. And from here we can just go up here and turn right. And that'll take us to the location where we fight the big dino. I think. Yeah, it is like past this. It's been a while since I played this a bit. It's like, I shouldn't say it's been a while since I played this. It's just, I don't play it as often as some people. Some people just sit there and repeat spam this thing because it's a good way to farm stuff, actually. Or at least it used to be a good farm. I don't know if they've ever nerfed that or not. We'll just sit here and chit chat with you guys. And listen to the funky music that sounds almost like porn music, 70s porn music. Yeah, number one and the doctor. I should probably change his character, his particular name, but we can leave it at this. Someone's Hilachi Walker. These things are so slow. Want to exactly lose the other things as either. Not gonna lie, I also have the CNN website on a different window that I just, every once in a while I flip to it and take a look and see what's going on. And again, as a Canadian, the stuff that's going on down south in the border is very much popcorny. Very popcorny. Yeah, I'm inventing words. I have a tendency to do that. I'm sorry. When I'm not stuttering or lisping. And again, if you guys want to change the music, we do have some rock, we do have some lo-fi, we have some classical. We have different things that we can play. Not a lot of things. I should go and download some better stuff, actually. Have a bigger variety. Cody from which Legacy of Mulran. And who do we have here? Lex Chiara. Priority 1. That actually sounds familiar. Maybe I know them, maybe I don't. Although Lex Chiara is kind of a common name, not gonna lie. Baul obelisks, those things are cool actually. This kind of bit embarrassing with the gear that I have. Old-fashioned, not that great. Battlezone command credits. Well, let's take a look at the stats here. Health is half a K. I don't know if any of this is good, really. Probably not. My crates for this probably suck. And the DOFs I have for ground probably suck as well. Oh, here we go. Let's go. That thing's going down fast. And one of the nice things about this thing, it actually shows up in one of the missions. One of the newer missions, you get to fight one of these in an arena, so that's kind of nice. Oh, he's trying to jump. Wow. I don't think the T-Rexes like that would have actually been able to jump in real life. Way too much mass. Something that's bigger than an elephant. Oh, he's giving me the stink eye. He don't like me, man. And he's almost down. Man, I remember when these guys were tough. There we go, we got the Endeavor. What did we get out of the box? A Marks package and a Marks package. 2 Marks package. Let's go stuff our fleet Marks. And then let's beam up into space. Forgotten space, and we're going to continue our story missions from where we left off yesterday. Oh. Butto Bridge 42, I am sorry, I did not notice you there. Too many things going on my screen at the same time. I'm really sorry about that, but hello and welcome to the stream. As for everyone else also, welcome to the stream. What were we doing? We were going to continue the storyline from Sunrise.
With the war over, it's time for us to rebuild, to take stock of our situation, and to return to our roots as explorers. We've recently noticed that a star in an unexplored system near Ferenginar has become unstable. There's nothing to indicate any change to its stellar life cycle, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to chart the system, investigate the star, and improve our understanding of what's happening. I want you to head up this investigation. Find out why this star is suddenly dying, and make sure it isn't going to be a threat to any nearby worlds or systems.
Sounds good. Deep Space Nine. Tenora Zuval at Deep Space Nine. Alright, so we go to Deep Space Nine. That pink color. Kinda weird, actually. And let's beam up the specialist.
to Nora Zuval. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem. This unexplored system near Ferenginar is undergoing solar death. Basically, it's as if the star is going out suddenly, but there's no good reason why. We need to get close enough to take some readings and see what we can figure out.
Yeah, alright, I see. Helm, depart from Deep Space Nine. Engage. And where is it? Oh no, we'll just auto-navigate. That's fine. Sometimes we transwarp a little bit too much. If you know what I mean. It's nice to kind of zip around the universe. Or this part of the universe anyways. Besides, we got some chill music. And I hope you guys are enjoying this calm evening. Abandoned ship. It's like a mission starting point, I think. There's a lot of stuff floating around here that's mainly for like newer players or leveling players. Once you get to endgame, it's kind of meh. What do we have ahead of us here? The Lukari system. Begin sunrise. We've arrived in system about 0.5 AU from the star circle. That's halfway of the distance between Earth and the Sun. Still no indication of what's causing the stellar decay. Detecting only gas giants in the system, no signs of rocky planets other than the occasional moon for those Jovian. We're a little outside optimal range. We should probably get a better resolution on sensors if we nudge a few kilometers closer. Yeah, let's go do that. Optimal scan point is up here. That's 10 kilometers. That's more than a few kilometers closer. Conduct the scan.
Getting swamped with solar radiation. Try reducing the gain on your sensors.
Narrow the band.
Initial results don't make any sense. The star's core reactions are failing, but it still has so much mass that it should be conducting fusion. It's as if it suddenly decided that it was no longer going to do hydrogen fusion, just heavier fusion processes.
Interesting. Let's collect some stellar particles and see if we can find any clues with more detailed analysis.
What kind of matter is ejected during corona events? We should be able to collect some with your ship's ram scopes if we head to one of the ejection zones.
That sounds completely safe. We'll set up a plot of locations where we can take samples. Alrighty. Let's head over this way first. Zoom out on the minimap slightly.
Results are coming in now. This still isn't making any sense. It's as if the star's life cycle was suddenly accelerated somehow, but it never went through an expansion cycle. There's no good explanation for this yet. Maybe something else in the system caused it.
What if this phenomenon affected other bodies in the system as well?
If this is system-wide, we should find evidence of similar problems, with nuclear and chemical reactions in the system's gaseous bodies. There's a large amount of gaseous stellar matter further from the star. We should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
Yeah, set course for the next closest body in system. That's a cool visual, by the way.
This is very strange. Usually nebulae are massive clouds between star systems. Finding a micronebula in a system like this is very rare. This may be the result of an event such as a cosmic string, shearing through a gas giant and turning it back into particulate matter. I'll need some more readings to know for certain.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Determine the best place to scan for information.
Particulate matter will make your ship's sensors unreliable beyond a few kilometers, and shields will be offline. The best we'll be able to do is to check small areas until we get close to something unusual. We should head to where the deionized particle density is highest.
Switch to short-range scanners. And while we're at it, let's launch our pets, put them on escort. Oh, here we go. Sample the particle, and as we slide. Reading deionized particles, icy fragments, trace amounts of inert material. Picking up some low-level distortions, possibly from impulse engines. Another ship may have been here recently. Keep searching. If there's another ship here, we should see if they know anything. Zoom out a little bit, see if we can get a better view of things. We don't have our mini-map active. And actually our shields are down because of the doohickey. We just headed out of the system. Alright, well, turn around. We hit the edge of the map without knowing it. LOL, alright. This is a bit of annoying. We're doing a blind search. Oh, hello. Too far. Sample. Something headed this way. Something's heading towards us. Oh no. Damn crystal radiation spiders.
Data is coming in now. Nothing unusual coming in from the nebula, but those Tholian ships were quite far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers. Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula, though. As if it's receiving some kind of reflected radiation from one of the gas giants.
Set course for that gas giant. Right, yeah, you're right. Thank you, NX. If you notice me doing something like shit-ass dumb in the game, just pipe up, don't be shy. Backseating is allowed. I've forgotten more about this game than most people know, but hey, some of the stuff I've forgotten could be important. There's a large asteroid ring around this gas giant, sir. We're reading a few metallic asteroids and some low-level radiation, maybe some additional clues, but nothing concrete. There's a lot of small debris moving at high speed here. Nothing we can't clear up with our weapons, but we'll just have to make sure not to miss. Helm, stand by for evasive maneuvers. Set course for the largest radioactive asteroid, which is this one. Mostly silicate. Move to the next asteroid. In reality, asteroid rings like this will be so far apart, the asteroids will be so far apart that you can't see the next asteroid. Zinc, copper, cobalt, etc. Move on to the next one, which would be this one over here. Well, nice try. Large amounts of nickel, some titanium and uranium, lots of silicon. This asteroid's been excavated along one side. Looks like someone's used a primitive mechanical probe to crack parts off the asteroid and remove some of it. Low-grade warp signatures, nothing sophisticated. Someone's been here, but probably not the kind of technology that could explain the stellar problems. Let's get a closer look at that gas giant and its moons and see if we can find any other clue. Can we get this asteroid? Give it a shot. Nice. Speed up a little bit. Very beautiful visuals in this mission, by the way. I think I've said that before, but I'll say it again. It does look really pretty. Should be on display now, which would be the green circle. Scan the gas giant and the moon. We're picking up several moons around this gas giant, and some of them are habitable. Admiral, I'm picking up comm traffic. One of the moons is inhabited. Why didn't we pick this up outside the system? There are thousands of background signals in space, sir, many from civilizations we haven't encountered yet. Since a preliminary long-range scan of the system showed no Class M or L planets, it seems that nobody thought that this would be inhabited. Our computers just classified these signals as ambient background until we were right on top of the transmitters. Universal Translator is updating now. Any signs of starships or bases? A few minor orbital facilities, significant industrial infrastructure, 8 billion inhabitants. Sir, I'm picking up a few low-power warp trails. Nothing the size of a starship, maybe a handful of probes. There's evidence we came across an early warp-capable civilization here. Let's conduct a few more scans. If this is a warp-capable society, then when we make first contact, we don't want to seem hostile.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumbarke. Please provide identification.
This is Admiral Jenna of the ISS Meme Ship. I represent the United Federation of Planets.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now.
You've had visitors of other species?
Yes, we've previously had contact with the Zenkethi and the Ferengi. We've heard a bit about the Deferi and the Breen, but they haven't ever been to our system. Our home world provides for all of our raw material needs, along with a few mining outposts around the asteroid and the gas giant. We've never had a compelling need to engage in space exploration. And now that our sun is going out, we're scrambling everything we've got to see if we can find a solution or a way to evacuate at least a few of our people.
We noticed the problems with your star. We came to investigate why this is happening.
These problems started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst, but honestly, this is a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us.
My ship is part of a larger fleet. We have advanced technology and we may be able to assist you.
We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2. There's a problem, though. The probe's remote navigation systems don't work. All of the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we could set a pre-programmed course?
We'll look into it. We can use our astrometric computer to build a plot. Let's stop this for a sec. I want to run into the planet. Display plot. Move it down. Okay. Angle on the second plot is off. Adjust it to the right. So down and to the right. First point down. Should be at 9850. Wait, that's too much. And second one, 94. Cool. All right.
We're getting your telemetry now. I'll have my engineers prepare the probe. Let's see if this works. Nothing to worry about, just the future of my planet.
Cool. We'll just hold position for you to launch that probe.
The probe's made it out of orbit.
That's the probe there. Okay.
Engaging secondary boosters to head out of planetary range.
Wait for the probe. The probe's engines are hitting full burn.
The probe is arriving at the solar corona. Deploying a chromodynamic boost. No effect. It didn't work. Repeat. Well, it didn't work. That was our one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate a few people. I'm not going to give up. But the situation is grim. If your people can offer any other help, we would welcome it. But I just don't see a way to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
We are not necessarily out of solutions. We might still be able to find a way to reignite the star. An unknown vessel is entering the system, small, but can't read the interior at all. Okay, hail the new arrival.
Caldano. Looks like
Oh,
I
hey.
arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help with the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
It's nice to meet you, Cal. Your help will be appreciated.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, my people should be involved.
Agreed. Since no other solutions have presented themselves, we should at least hear them out.
All right, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
Aha, don't worry. We don't need a shuttle.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
We're ready for transport. We'll bring everyone over. The whole bloody team. And And again, the slow start. It should really like preload the mission. It really should. Like if you load if you're going into a mission, all the areas that are part of the mission should be preloaded. And it feels like they're running on mechanical drives. There we go. Go gerbils, go. Hamsters would be a bit better, but hey.
Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes, we call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
Right now, though, we have bigger issues to handle. I think technically it's smaller on the outside. So I don't know if you guys get the reference, but that is absolutely a Doctor Who reference, and the ship is actually modeled on the TARDIS. Let's talk to Kumarke.
Quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else. And you're here to help with our dying star?
LTS only perk. No, they took that away from LTS along with the other things. Yes, we came to investigate the star, and now we're involved.
Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
Normally my people are explorers, and we would open diplomatic relations to engage in first contact. But this isn't a normal situation.
It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us, and to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld.
The United Federation of Planets makes exploration and peaceful contact with new species one of its primary missions.
It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people. Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other, to talk about what we might have in common and what we have to offer.
I'm sure that my people will want to open up relationships. Your experience here will make you a natural choice to participate in those discussions.
What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something, to be involved in solving this problem.
Stay with Caldano. This is his ship, so he can probably explain it best. And let's talk to Cal.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century, and it has some technology you may not recognize yet. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help.
That explains why I wasn't able to scan through your ship's hull, or how you are able to have technology that can repair a dying star.
Correct. I'm associated with the temporal division of... Well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lucari star.
So this involves changing the time stream. I've had about enough of that recently.
No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today, at least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
The consoles to set up the matrix to the correct combination of colors. Alright. I'll try to align the
I'll
matrices.
regulate the device's main power state from this console.
So I go here. Adjust blue spectrum. Clicky. Current wavelengths 595. We needed to decrease. Let's lock that in. I'm betting some people are not going to be happy about that. Sir, while scanning, I got some data on Caldano, and it's a little surprising. He seems to be a hybrid of human and Vulcan with a small amount of DNA from the people of this world. Apparently, at some future date, these people, the Lukari, have a stronger tie with the rest of the galaxy. So he's not just protecting this planet, he's protecting his own ancestors from annihilation. Makes sense. This actually means he's probably more reliable. Let's finish repairing the star. Come here and we clicky here. And 800, and we need to go down again. Lock that in. Have we pissed anyone off yet?
Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lukari stars decided to come knocking. Let's see. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming.
There we go. Weapons ready. Prepare to repel borders.
What are those things?
Oh. Tholians. Surprise, surprise.
Folius, keep them away. I need to finish these computations.
Oh, get vaporized.
I have the device shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way. Shields are back up. They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over.
Yeah, let's just deal with these guys here. Can we vaporize you? Yeah, there we go. He got vaporized. Talk to Caldano.
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship, and I'll send the administrator back home.
Cool, return to ship. Apparently we can use our own transporter this time.
The device is charging. We should be just a few minutes away from repairing the star now.
Standing by.
Now the Tholians want my...
You will surrender the talks you've had, or you will be destroyed.
Obviously, we can't let them have it. We just need a little more time to rejuvenate the star.
Caldano's time ship actually has a phaser to shoot. Let's get this turned around and you're too late. I'm already outside the web. It should be enough to deal with these guys. They're small fry. We'll save our buffs for when the big guys show up. You know what? Let's do this. Problem with this ship is, yes, it's got cannons, but it's so sluggish that people can get behind us.
Activating the rejuvenator.
It's working. Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
I kind of forgot about that you were on our ship. Readings are stabilized. The shockwave should be barely noticeable by the Lucari.
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to repel starships like this. Please help us.
Yep, on our way. It's still just mesh weavers and stuff.
Please, you have to stop them. We don't have any warships or space weapons.
Get this wall down.
Tholians have managed to get my ship in a web. I need your help.
Oh boy. We're coming, Cal. We're coming.
They've stolen my quantum phase inhibitor.
Oh no, that's not good. What if your quantum phase is out of control? You're gonna need that inhibitor. Because, you know, quantum phase running amok is kind of dangerous. Talk to Caldano.
Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Toxutot while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests that the Tholians used a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star. But the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient, to say the least. No, I suspect that somehow they knew that I'd come here to save this star, and that I would bring the Toxutot. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe. However, nobody else will be as long as the Tholians have that device. They could use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want.
Yes. My quantum phase has become disinhibited. Rawr. So naughty. You'll have to get it back from them somehow, but that means we have to figure out their next target.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events and the Tox-Utot itself are tied up in the temporal Cold War. The Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox-Utot, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. At least now the Lucari will have a promising future.
You know, for a species that likes or dislikes messing with temporal bullshit, whatever, and goes apeshit crazy whenever another species, like, remotely does time stuff, these Tholians are kind of hypocritical. Just saying, you know, just saying.
Caldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful, not to mention my personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads. Thank you once again.
My people will contact you again soon. We have many matters to discuss.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. But I suppose there will be time for all of that now that our crisis has been averted.
First contact with another species is one of the most important duties. Our initial meeting has showed promise for an exchange of culture and knowledge.
I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
Sure, we'll rendezvous with you shortly. I'll grab her. And then fly her to her planet, or not her planet, to her moon.
An amazing amount of information about what happened to this star. Thank you for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle home.
It seems first contact with the Lucari has gotten off to a reasonable start. Now we just have to hope that when the Tholians show up again with the Toxutat, we can stop them from doing anything disastrous. We are ready to leave the system on your order. Yeah, pretty much it seems like they're the ones who kicked off the Temporal Cold War. But what I know from beta canon is that the Tholians exist in multiple universes. They have a hive mind or sort, or a hive.
Is a significant event for the Federation. We will be glad to open a dialogue with the Lucari. Unfortunately, the loss of the Toxutat is troubling. We have some reports about this device from which Jean-Luc Picard encountered it on Horizon in 2026.
I already have all this stuff, so we'll just pick something random and move on to the next thing. So they have a hive consciousness that exists across multiple timelines, and messing with timelines affects them severely. So that's one reason why, that's beta canon though, so that's one reason why they're against people messing with it. It's to the extent that they don't actually differentiate between the different timelines. So when they see us, for example, the Federation or this universe fighting with the mirror universe, they see it as a kind of civil war, because for them, it's basically the same universe. So that's somehow part of it. I think that plays into it somehow. I don't quite remember what the full extent of the story arc is. I have played it in the past, but there's some shenanigans in there. Episodes: Stormbound. Nakul system, here we go.
Has fallen into the hands of the Tholians. Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul system. Caldano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. Caldano has asked you to rendezvous with him in the Nakul system.
So I think that's part of it. Caldano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. So this is just a whole bunch of predetermined, predestined bullshittery. Quantum phase stuff. Wonder if these are inhibited or not. Where are we going? We are heading back in this direction. Auto navigate. It should be close by. Yeah, it is very close by. And we're almost there. Stormbound, let's begin it. And there goes the gerbils again. I'll take this moment to drink some water. Slowly, ever so slowly it goes. Alright, let's go. Let's start it out. I was sorry about that. I was just in another window.
Good to see you again. Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device. We need to stop them and recover it. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
Cool, agreed. Oh, pardon me, that was a hiccup. Drank the water too fast. Agreed, set course for the lead Tholian vessel. The Nakul are hailing us, sir. Shall we put them on the main view screen? Yeah, go ahead.
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke their attacks, but we will defend ourselves.
Get those out. We will render any assistance we can. What do you need?
Thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you can provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Consider it done. Alright, Tholians. Seems every time we run into each other, there's a whole bunch of crap going on. Again, this ship turns so slow. I should try a rapid fire build on this at some point.
We appreciate your assistance. It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives for another. We are still detecting Tholian ships near our star, as well as some unusual quantum fluctuations. It's as if the star's nuclear fusion is decaying at an increased rate.
Thank you, Bob Bear. This is all thanks to you guys. Yeah, they stole a device from us that interferes with the fusion process in stars.
This is your fault. Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
Listen, buddy. Caldano created the device in the future. The Tholians stole it from him. We're just trying to set things straight.
I should have never made that device. I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on this system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home, and life will probably never develop here again.
Yeah, Helm lay in a course for the star, full impulse. Apparently we were going to warp there. No, we're actually going to go full impulse. Nice.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop them. Board that vessel and get it back.
Continue. Alright. I used to like chill out and yeah, just like that. First Vorgons, yeah. The Vorgons definitely have a hand in this as well. Please target the ship in front of me, not the shit behind me.
Might have traced me to this time. We'll have to go further into the past to hide the quantum phase inhibitor.
Okay.
Oh no, they're using the Toxu Thought.
And they basically turn it into a brown dwarf.
Get it back from them in the first place.
Let's check this out. Let's launch the shuttle. Okay, we're going to be in the shuttle too. Is disabled. Sensors confirm the Toxutad is aboard. We can't get a lock on it though. Too much interference. Recommend we send an away team in a shuttle to board the ship and retrieve the device. Signal Caldano to join us in the shuttle bay and prepare to launch a shuttle. That gives us a chance to swap into doohickeys. The thingamabobs. Whatchamacallums? Hazard suits. Go gerbils go. Go gerbils go. I'm cheering you on, gerbils. You can do it. You can definitely do it. Like, I guess we got like the three-legged gerbil on this one. Or maybe even the half gerbil. No, okay, it was just the three-legged gerbil. We lucked out. We didn't get the half gerbil this time.
We've docked with a Tholian ship. The good news is that my scans indicate the quantum phase inhibitor is on the bridge. All we need to do is go get it. The bad news is that the Tholians know we're here. We're not going to give up without a fight.
Alright, get the inhibitor. Understood. We're ready.
Come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humans.
Environment suits. Understood. Thanks for the reminder.
Activate EV suits before you board the Tholian ship.
Right. I have an EV suit. I got a new EV suit. It's not as good as this one, probably. But we'll use it. I do not have for the rest of the team, though. Right. Ah, look at that. Okay. Right, cool. Alright, so Christina is with the team. It's that. Doctor. You get that. K2. And number 1. I should make a set of I should make a set of stuff for them. Turn that on. K2, why aren't you turning your thing on? He's got it, it's just whatever. Caldano? Okay, there you go. So I am wearing this suit, it's not showing up. It's a kind of weird glitch that it does. Not exactly sure what the cause of it, but I am wearing the suit. You don't say. Xenophobic radioactive spiders. Would never have guessed. Come on, guys. What are you fighting? Oh, stickies. At some point I want to get the tier 6 recluse, because I have the tier 5 one and I kind of enjoyed that one back in the days. It's a pretty fun ship to play. It's got a weird playstyle. People just turned it into nanny boats, but I did enjoy playing with it back in the day. And yeah, the Tholian bridge interior was kind of interesting, since they seem to be able to
We have to be getting closer to the Tox Utah.
in 3 dimensions. They do use the most of the space, although you never actually see them running around on the walls and ceilings. Oh, I saw you. I saw you around the corner there. I saw you peeking at me. Thought you could sneak up on me and do an ambush. That doesn't work. Because I'm sneakier than you. Hey, Orangitis, how you doing? Welcome back into the stream. Another door to go through. We're playing Stormbound right now. We're doing another chapter, the future-proof chapter.
Just ahead.
We're on the second mission of that chapter. I'm pretty good, actually. I'm doing well, and I'm actually kind of, I just saw something green in there. There, okay. It's a reflection of something. That's kind of odd. I got the affiliated status, so I'm really happy about that. Tholian captain. He's a tough guy. There's still a bit of work to do. Like I have this, I'm not a graphic designer or any kind of good with graphics at all type person at all. So there's still all the badges and emotes and stuff that need to be made. But I have a friend that's good at that, and I asked her to help me with that whenever she has some free time.
Now we just need to drop that force field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, and get off this ship before the rest of the Tholians get here to stop us.
Oh, affiliate means that I've racked up enough hours and viewers and stuff that people, I get the join button. You can subscribe to my to the channel, and you can donate bits and stuff. All that fun stuff. Drop the field, get the quantum phase inhibitor. Got it. This is going to be easy. There's not going to be any issues here.
Finally, we have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this device through time to hide it from the Vorgons, but I never thought the Tholians would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready? This will be a longer trip than you're used to taking.
Actually, thanks to you guys for hanging out with me. So I really appreciate that, and I thank you guys for hanging out. I think they changed his voice actor. I think that got updated recently. Go back to the shuttle and put back our regular scheduled armor.
Set a course for the Ryza system.
Apparently our regular ships can do time travel now, without even needing to do like the slingshot maneuver around the star. Although when you think about it, technically warp speed is time travel. Any kind of faster than light travel is technically time travel.
Ryza, early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. It looks like a good spot.
Acknowledged. I don't have my officers with me, but I can still...
Rain on Ryza. I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
I have a ship for that, by the way. Just taking care of this real quick. Ryza had a native species. I believe they have native inhabitants.
We have to hide the device very well. We can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again, and the Vorgons are very persistent.
Alright, well, let's go click on all the shinies.
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there.
Sure. What about over here?
That's better, but I still think it will be too easy to find.
At least I thought they had a native species.
That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain.
Oh,
Let's get back to the
reference.
other side. We need to check on the Nakul.
Beam up. Yeah, the Nakul are not going to be happy. And here we go with the whole Cold War, temporal Cold War. Wonder if they're eventually going to move the clock up to 2411.
We need to get back to the Nakul.
Arrive back in the Nakul system and the Caldonis has lost his ships. The Tholians are hailing us. On screen. Let's pop our things here on screen.
Return the talks with Ted, and we will let you live.
Yeah, we no longer have the device. We've hidden it where you will never find it. Let's give them some agony phasers as well. Did it not go off? There it goes. That was like kind of a delayed reaction on the agony phaser thingy.
Mayday! My temporal drive has been damaged.
Oops.
This is Captain Walker of the USS Pasta. We are responding to a temporal distress call. Do you require assistance?
Get blown up. There's something else? It's just the web. Okay.
What happened to our son? What did you do?
We were unable to stop the Tholians, but we were able to retrieve the Toxutat and hide it where no one can find it. That is the dumbest thing to say. That is, I'm sorry. You don't say that to them. That's just kind of insensitive. It's insensitive, man.
I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death.
We will do whatever we can to assist you.
I've done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves. Time is a weapon, and it will never be turned against us again.
So there you go, Anax. That's what happens. Predestination paradox. Let us know if you change your mind and want our help.
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Pasta. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler?
Yes, Caldano's ship was damaged and he fell through a temporal portal.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
Beam to the Pastak. Actually, I wouldn't mind having one of those temporal ships, the Tier 6 version of the Wells. They look kind of neat. Or even the mirror variant, the Destroyer. That would actually be kind of neat. Those things are actually quite cool. How's the speech to tech going? Is it clear tonight, or is it still kind of drunk every once in a while?
Greetings. It's nice to see you again.
Again, we've never met before.
Not that you remember. We need to scan the continuum for Caldano. Would you care to assist me?
Of course. Oh, look, we gotta press a button. That was hard.
Were you able to locate Caldano?
His ship is in the 22nd century, but these readings are strange.
Enter the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
Beam Caldano directly to the bridge and his ship to Shuttle Bay. Acknowledged. Oh, right, we click over here. Cal, no. Scan Caldano. Yeah, but it doesn't look like he's gonna make it.
What happened with Caldano?
He's dead, and it looks like he's been dead for centuries.
No, this was meant to happen. Caldano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Uta is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
And they're not cool. Isn't there anything we can do for them?
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the temporal Cold War shape the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change.
The temporal Cold War?
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel like warp drive before it will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
Farewell, Captain, and thank you. Yeah, let's end this mission. Yeah, it's more of that "it's supposed to be happening" bullshit.
Caldano is dead, and the Nakul are angry. But at least the timeline has been preserved.
There's some stuff here, and where's the random science emitter thing? And let's take a look at the next episode. It is Time and Tide. Oh, we go to the future. Temporal Integrity Commission, a branch of the Federation from the 29th century.
We have been contacted by the Federation from the 29th century. Their Temporal Integrity Commission is charged with protecting the timeline from factions who might want to change history. Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better understand the rules of time travel. However, it's important we don't know too much about the future. so we have decided to designate one representative to learn what we need to know. Given your record, you were the logical choice. You were to rendezvous with the USS Postok. Her captain will give you a more thorough briefing upon arrival.
Interesting. All right. To the future we will head off. This kind of transports us. Transport to the Delta Quadrant. New Kittimer is in the Delta Quadrant? It's kind of weird. All right, I'm just going to... This water bottle is empty. I was going to say I was going to get a sip of water, but I do have more water here. Usually when I'm streaming, I have like 2 or 3 bottles of water next to me so I can keep hydrated. So just give me a sec while I check this a bit. Kiana system. This is where we were doing all our time traveling bullshittery from the last chapter. Right, this is where our section doohickey thing is. Our, yeah, begin. Let's go. Omyoji.
Please report to the USS Postok.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm glad you were selected as your time's representative. I can't imagine a better selection. Of course, I already knew you were going to be chosen, but that doesn't change my appreciation. Your recent experiences with time travel have begun a new phase of development, and a perilous one at that. Understanding the rules of time travel is of vital importance.
As a temporal agent, I know that all too well. Hey, my character's a temporal agent now? That's new. Today you'll be going to the signing of the Temporal Accords. It's an honor that you've earned as an agent, and I think it's important that you see for yourself what the work of the Alliance will lead to, and how important it is for future civilization. Thank you. It's an honor.
Are you ready to visit the future?
Yeah, let's go to the future. There's that funky music again.
Welcome to New Kittimer.
I wonder where New Kittimer is in the galaxy. We can't tell from here. Oh well. So we got quite a bit of RP here.
Here we are. Since you're from the past, I'll be your chaperone during the event, hopefully protecting you from any temporal incidents. Purely procedural, of course. You've already demonstrated your ability to remain silent about things you aren't supposed to know.
Sorry, I was just vibing a little bit here. I'll get on with it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Welcome, gentle being, to the signing of the Temporal Accords. Your biosigns aren't listed on our register today. I'll need to... Wait, I know you. I wrote a paper about you in classical history class at the Academy. I must say, you look much younger than your holo images. Wait, what year did you come from?
2410.
Oh, that explains why you look so young. Well, you sure have an eventful future ahead of you. forget I said that. I'm not supposed to say things like that. To be honest, I'm still getting used to the new temporal regulations. They can be a little confusing. Anyway, the TIC crews are scrubbing the hull for anything that might cause a paradox if visitors from the past, like yourself, encounter them. It will be just a few moments.
Okay, very well.
Perhaps you would like to chat with some of our other guests here in the lobby. I believe they have all been cleared for trans-temporal interactions. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
Indeed, thank you. Talk to some people here. Who are you? Philip Cray.
Greetings, friend. How may I help you?
Don't you recognize me?
Pretty certain we haven't met until just now. Not yet, at least. I just graduated from the academy as a temporal agent. That being said, it's quite possible that we will meet in the future. Well, my future. Tell you what, I'll try to act surprised when it happens.
Nice, that's all for now. Protester.
The Nakul are here to protest the signing of these unlawful biased accords.
Why?
The Tholians ravaged our homeworld thanks to the Federation's ineptitude. In one dark moment, my people were scattered throughout the stars. All we were, our history, our way of life, was nearly lost. And when we needed the Federation the most, we were denied. Terrorists, they called us. Criminals, the dregs of the galaxy. These words, these deeds will never be forgotten or forgiven.
Not sure what the tragedies of the past has to do with today's events. Okay, this is another insensitive comment. Like, we really mess up with that. Not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. It's not cool.
Come to tell the galaxy which timeline is best and what they'll do to keep it that way. But who are they to dictate such terms? To tell us that their history is more important than ours?
So you would change the past despite the risks? You can undo your own existence.
My existence? My existence has been nothing but hardship and pain. The life of an exile. I'd gladly sacrifice it to restore my homeworld and prevent the mass exodus of my people. Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same were our places reversed.
I'd resist the temptation. Too much could go wrong to risk it.
Attention all guests. The main hall is now open. Please make your way to your seats.
Do we go through here? Indeed we do. Alright, I need to quickly refill my tank. Or do I switch devices? I'm going to switch devices. And this tank needs a refill as well. I think, are those 2D sprites up there? Sometimes they add 2D sprites. And it's kind of weird. It looks like there's like little heads sticking up there in the back. Yeah, that's definitely glitchy. So speak to observers.
I am honored by the founders and pleased to observe this most historic event. Although the Dominion was not greatly affected by the development of time travel, we have an interest in safeguarding the time stream.
Time travel, a weapon even the founders fear. Interesting. Romulan.
Jolan True, you are from the past, from before the time the Romulans joined the Federation, I'll wager. How strange all of this must be for you. the entire galaxy unites in preserving the timeline. This is truly a momentous day for all.
Yes, we'll see how long these Accords last, though. That's kind of actually skeptical. Dr. Breen. Agreed, I like your approach.
Well, the Accords promise to safeguard the time stream for us all. I can't help but ponder the opportunities for temporal abuse that will remain after they are signed. I fear great imbalance could occur, despite the very good intentions of all the signatories involved.
Enforce the Accords properly, and that won't be a problem. Let's talk to the Tholian.
The Tholian Assembly has decided to support the Accords. We are concerned that a rogue individual or species could disrupt our development. The Accords do not go far enough. We want to end all time travel for any reason. We will continue to lobby for change aggressively. Should the Union fail to preserve the timeline, the Assembly will succeed by any means necessary. That is all.
It must be your friendly nature that got you selected as an ambassador. Tholians, am I right? We have here Cindy.
The Cindy are no strangers to temporal affairs. The tragic conflict with Earth in the 22nd century and our manipulation by the Sphere Builders are matters of deep shame for us all. We support the Accords with the hope that they will prevent such tragedies from this day forth.
Laws are one thing, the will to enforce them is another. And let's talk to Cardassian.
I must say, I am privileged to witness this historic event. Truly, it is a singular honor. I'm humbled, as I'm sure you are as well.
Indeed, we'll be seeing history in the making today. There's more observers. There's a lot more observers. Talk to all of them. Cooperative.
The Borg have a checkered past when it comes to time travel, particularly where the Federation is concerned. Thankfully, we've had the chance to make amends. The Cooperative is proud to be a part of today's proceedings.
As am I. It's quite an honor. And Kobali.
Kobali are quite thankful to see the Accords go into effect. Many who disagree with our customs could be tempted to return to a point in time where those customs could be disrupted permanently.
No one here is without an enemy that would see them erased from time. And these are just the okay. Talk to the remaining delegates. Yeah, for Federation. Federation.
25th century, correct? You're definitely a visitor from the past, and an honored one at that. Welcome to the 28th century. I hope you'll enjoy seeing what your work and sacrifice has wrought.
Make these Accords work, and you'll honor me quite nicely. Ferengi.
Accords are going to provide quite the opportunity for historical studies of economic matters. I hear the Grand Nagus is going to formally announce several new temporal rules of acquisition soon. I hope at least one of them covers going back in time to beat someone to a deal.
Or the one that replaces the rules of the acquisitions entirely? Yeah, Lucari.
Greetings. Pardon me for saying so, but you look very familiar. Have we met before? Wait, I remember you from my history studies. You saved our homeworld. There's a statue in your honor in the capital city on Lucari Prime. Oh, wait. That's already happened for you, right? Oh, good. Whew. That'd be just my luck to cause a paradox here, today. Can you imagine?
That would be a little bit awkward, yes. Orion, hello.
I am reminded of a quote from ancient Earth. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
An interesting perspective. So, optional, talk to the remaining delegates. Who's left to talk to? I mean, there's some Gorn. I'm guessing this guy's the last one.
The Nakul are not here to sign these accords. We have already been victims of time-traveling aliens. But somehow this incursion into the timeline has been overlooked. Perhaps because of its importance to the founding of the Galactic Union. We proposed an amendment to restore our home world in the timeline, but it was rejected. Therefore, we are here, with all eyes of the galaxy upon us, to point out the hypocrisy and unlawfulness of these accords.
Well, probably the same way the Klingons know about Shakespeare. Cultural exchange and all of that. I see. That's all of it. Speak to the Master of Ceremonies. Who's a Cation? I can't. Darkness here. That's not a Cation. It looks kind of like one, though.
Well, one of our very special
Oh,
guests.
Talaxian.
It is so nice to meet you. I am Wixit, your humble master of ceremonies for this historic event. Quite an honor, wouldn't you say? So exciting. The ceremony is about to begin, so you should find your seat. But I'd love to chat with you after the signing.
I'm looking forward to it.
Delegates and honored guests, your attention, please. The signing ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats.
And here we go. Shenanigans is about to occur.
Representatives from dozens of species have gathered to witness this historic event. It looks like they are getting ready to begin the formal signing. Of course, this is largely ceremonial. The negotiation... Wait, there is some kind of disturbance.
This oppression will not stand. The time stream shall be free. We will liberate the galaxy from the tyranny of the temporal accords. We shall wipe the stain of the Federation from history.
Quick, get the delegates to safety. The Krenim are taking the delegates hostage. The Krenim have grabbed the delegates and are holding them hostage in some nearby offices. This is damn peculiar. We're facing a major temporal flux here. The hostiles have neutralized embassy security. Looks like they weren't expecting us to be here. It's up to us to rescue the delegates.
Defeat Krenim? Yeah, they went through and actually brought the actors that played the parts and have them do the voiceovers for a lot of things. So I think Captain Walker, Cal Dano, Lady Sorella, there's a few more that I don't remember off the top of my head. Acknowledged. Alright, time to start some mayhem. Get vaporized. Yeah. I enjoy that too much, to be honest.
Watch out! More Krenim beaming in!
Krenim are actually really annoying to fight. Oh, couldn't vaporize them.
Neutralize them as quickly as possible. We need to save those delegates.
A little bit of lag on my end. Or ability lag, basically. I'm clicking stuff, it's taking a minute to...
Can anybody hear us? The Krenim are holding us hostage in the embassy offices. Please, anyone, help!
Sure, we'll go help. There, and there, and there. Okay, we'll go this side first. Everyone's following me, yes. Okay.
Are holding us hostage, requesting immediate assistance.
I don't know about immediate, but
Hang on, we're on our way.
why am I not shooting? Please start shooting. There we go.
Cooperate, and you won't be harmed. Resist, and your safety cannot be guaranteed.
Get vaporized. Yeah.
My life?
Yeah, you're welcome. This should be quick. Next group. I ran into a... I thought you're talking about the Walker. But the Krenim were on Voyager. But Noi, I don't think the Noi guy was in Voyager. Pretty sure he wasn't.
It was a good day to die for the Krenim.
Well said, Ambassador Kapla. Actually, I'm not sure about Noi. Some of you guys watching probably would know better than I. There are some details and stuff, and to changes that they made that I'm not really too familiar with. Get vaporized. Yeah. Don't stand in the green, stupid man. Who do I talk to here? Is there anyone to talk to? No one, Ducky. That was just defeat the people. Okay. So over here. They're killing our guys, man. Oh, okay. Not sure if he was in Voyager or not. Or why, or the reason why he would get a new voice actor. Kari. Yes, yes. You're saved. You're free. Go be prosperous. I shouldn't be standing in the green stuff either. Anyone know why Noi got a new voice actor?
I shall live to serve the Founders another day. My thanks to you.
Yeah, okay, you're welcome. Cool, beam up. Space battle time. If Augie was here, he would know. Because he knows all that stuff.
Those look like Krenim ships.
They're attacking in force. We gotta stop them before they disrupt the timeline.
Conference will not continue. I won't abide it. All ships fire at will. Leave no survivors. Wait, I recognize that ship. Oh no, not this time. This time, you will not prevail. Taste the bitter dregs of failure.
I love the Krenim warships, by the way. They're so cool. Answer hail. That's a glitch there. Answer to hail any second, please. Any second?
Use the Krenim attack as a cover to attack the temporal sensor array. All our forces are tied up fighting the Krenim. We can't afford to lose that array. It monitors the time stream for incursions. If it were damaged, people could travel into the past without being detected. Curious. The Krenim and Nakul vessels have started fighting each other in the confusion. Let's make the most of that, shall we?
Cool. All right. Understood. Helm set course. Reach the sensor array. This is actually really cool, having this this ring around the planet here. Although the plane of the elliptical of this versus the planetoid there, it's kind of weird. You wouldn't really be seeing two planets next to each other like that. That's kind of sus, anyways. Let's get on to this one. It keeps popping out of line of sight for me, but my fighters should do a nice.
We've got the Krenim on the run over here. Stay focused on the array.
Sorry guys, sometimes I get really focused up with the fight and stop talking. Oh, the Anorax is here. Wait, the Anorax is here?
On your timeline. He was a Krenim researcher on the Anorax timeship project, if memory serves.
Yeah, he helped us against the Iconians.
I thought as much. Something must have disturbed.
Talk to chat later.
I'm afraid you will need to return to your own time to investigate. I'll accompany you, but I can't interact with anybody from your time. I'll open a portal when you're ready. Are you ready now?
We're ready, Captain. Engage. Gerbils, come on, Gerbils. Go, go, Gerbil power. Go, 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 go. I think in the meantime, I'll just take a quick look at the news. Interesting. That's a nail biter, of course.
You are cleared for docking.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Welcome back to Kiana. We hadn't expected to see you again so soon. To what do we owe the pleasure?
I have some questions about Noi.
Noi? Well, He's been working on some secret project of late. To be honest, he's been more than a little hostile. And that's saying something for Noi. I was about to check in with him, if you would like to accompany me.
Lead on, Supervisor. Oh yeah, he seems pissed off.
Oh, it's you. I thought I'd seen the last of you after you flew off to your great victory over the Iconians. Well, what do you want? I'm very busy.
What are you working on?
Come now, you can read, can't you? Access my latest report to command if you want to know what I'm working on. Feel free to waste the time of the charming bureaucrat standing next to you, but I'll thank you to stop wasting mine. Now, if this interrogation is over, I've more important matters to attend to. Good day.
Charming as always. It's one of your better qualities.
Like I said, more than a little hostile. He's been like this for some time now, and no one's sure why.
We have reason to believe he may be plotting treason. Would it be possible to see what he's working on?
Treason? Noi? I mean, sure, he's been difficult to work with, but... Oh, I hope you're wrong. Noi has top-level access to everything we're working on here. I don't need to tell you how much damage that could do in the wrong hands. Let me call up his files.
Thank you, Supervisor.
He was working on the Anoraks. Wait a minute. It looks like he was accessing the launch protocols and docking clamp.
Ah, I see you found my farewell gift, Tralla. I'm so glad. As for you, I'm taking command of the Anoraks now. I can see that bothers you greatly. So will the numerous bombs I've left behind.
Wait, I just saw her shoulder there. Disarm devices. Where'd they go? That's one. That's two. And here we go with the third one. Oi. Thief. Revive the supervisor. Reviving. There you go. Let's talk to her.
Noi stole the Anoraks? I can't believe it. How could he do such a thing? What drove him to betray us like this?
Maybe there's a clue in his personal log.
There's only one way to find out. Computer, bring up the research notes and personal logs of researcher Noi. Authorization Tralla 23, Victor 6 Sigma.
Thank you, Supervisor. Over here.
Please input your selection below.
Personal log supplemental. We had some visitors from the Alliance today. Noi was rather rude to them, but I managed to smooth things over. This time. Still, he has good reason to be stressed. The war isn't going well, and there's a lot of pressure on him right now. He could be a bit more agreeable, however. Perhaps a peace offering. Those Terran snack cakes he's so fond of with the... what is the word? Nougat. I tried to tell him about the baby again last night, but he was so stressed out. I just couldn't add to his burden. Hopefully things will calm down a bit soon and I can tell him. On a positive note, My work is progressing quite well. I believe these logs should now be shielded from any kind of temporal incursion.
Oh. Return to root. Second one.
Personal log supplemental. My review of the time capsule files is complete. What I have learned has shocked me to the very core of my being. I had a wife, and she was pregnant. My wife and unborn child were murdered by the Federation and their allies. They devastated my people, murdered my family, and erased an entire species from time and space. I cannot let this stand. This I vow. I shall not rest until I have restored my family or avenged their deaths. Time itself shall be the instrument of my vengeance.
Man, what is up with the Krenim and their obsession with vengeance and altering time and erasing things? That's kind of crazy. Though I think I've spotted a continuity error here, pardon the pun. When we finished the Iconian War arc, he had his full beard on. He didn't have just a goatee. And this obviously takes part after that. He's back to his goatee. So a little bit of continuity error there. Bad. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, last one.
Log supplemental. At last, I have found them, the Tutarians, or rather, what they have become. Some of them managed to escape the treachery of the Federation, finding sanctuary in a trans-dimensional void. They are powerful. So powerful that some primitive species worship them like gods. And yet, they are trapped in their realm, no longer able to exist within prime space. But I can help them. I can release them from Duran's vial. With these builders at my side, I shall have my vengeance for Clouda.
So, Noi, I hate to break it to you, but you played a part in that, the whole shenanigans things we did in the Time War, or that against the Iconians, I should say. You were part of that. So you shared part of the blame. Just saying.
Please input your selection.
What the? We're under attack!
He's absolutely lost it. That's what's happened. Alright. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go into space and fight. More space fighting, goodness. Yeah. It's the meme ship. Yes, it is the meme ship. Less memey than before, but still. Dreadnoughts and the heavy cannons, why? Oh boy, here we go, gerbils again. The sigh. I mean, it's not too long of a wait, really, but...
I have been waiting for this for a long time. At last, I take the first fateful steps upon my path of vengeance.
But I just saw you. Where did you get your allies? What have you done to the Anoraks?
As always, your thinking is so limited. For you, it has been moments, but for me, it has been years. Years of planning, building, all to return to this moment in time, to end you.
This doesn't have to happen, Noi.
Oh, but it does, believe me. You took them. My wife, my unborn child. Time was your weapon then, and it is mine now. With it, I will eradicate your wretched alliance, just as you wiped the Tutarians from history. But first things first. It's time for you to die.
I don't think so. You're a scientist, not a starship captain. Give it up now.
This is
defend the station. We could use a hand once it's secure, though. Anarax packs quite a punch.
Acknowledge, Bastak. So, defend the station for a couple of waves of stuff.
Noi has learned some new tricks. This definitely isn't the same Anarax we left a few minutes ago.
He's been upgrading it for years, apparently. Oi. Where do you think you're going? Date unknown. Target her engine section and disable the main drive. I want to do something here because this always seems to... These things always seem to fall off. I don't know why. There. Target her engines. Kaboom. Oi. So that's been stuck for a bit.
Oh, there you are. I thought we'd lost you. What happened to Noi?
He disrupted our warp field and made his escape into the chaos.
A rogue agent out there with a ship like the Anarax is a real big problem. One step at a time. Let's get you back to the 25th century once you're ready for the trip.
Noise ship is using sphere builder technology. Wow, okay. So that's the part system. I think that's it for this particular mission. Yep.
So, Noi turned against us, huh? This is troublesome. With his theft of the Anarax, he poses a great threat to the galaxy. Sadly, I don't think we've seen the last of him. The surprise actions of the Nakul are also a concern. What could they be up to, I wonder? Regardless, I think you'll agree. The battlefield just got a lot bigger.
Yeah, collect reward. Exit. What's the next mission?